Pick one up.
Humiliation.
Oh my god, man.
Humiliation.
Oh, what a whore. Come on, man.
Damn.
Humiliation.
Oh my god, what a faggot, dude. Just sitting there knifing.
Humiliation.
Oh my
Just trying to
god.
feed him.
That beast is sick.
Look at the baby.
Humiliation.
Oh my god, dude, such a faggot knifing. Are you kidding me?
Humiliation.
Oh my god. Swear to God, I'm gonna kill that guy in real life.
Snipers are kind of hard to hit somebody with the first move to hold it.
Humiliation.
Oh my god, you fucking bitch. Get out of this fucking game. All the men from where you get.
Humiliation.
Automatic weapons. The best.
Get ready!
Humiliation.
Oh my god, I hate that.
Humiliation.
Get the fuck out of here.
Humiliation.
Man, that fucking beast dude is a douchebag.
Humiliation.
Oh my god, that's the third time I've been.
Third fucking time, I don't want to hear it. Fucking 7 setbacks. Dude, I can't believe. Fuck that dude. 22 stats, you're a fucking faggot. You're a fucking faggot. You get on here to do that, you're a douchebag. Because you can't play the game, you just run around and knife people? Homo.
The only time I.
What's going on, guys? This is B3ASTT bringing you a commentary on the map summit. Gonna be using the AUG dual mags with Black Jacket, Sleight of Hand, and Hacker Pro. Well, they're all pro. Anyway, my friend recommended me this class, Pwnbot. He's a fellow subscriber of my channel, and he was like, "Yo, man, try this out." And of course, I'm gonna try out a class that a subscriber recommends because I want to bring you guys what you like, you know, and that's what he wants. And this is the gameplay for you, man. And anyway, guys, let me tell you a little bit of stuff that has happened. I have almost all the gold guns. I only have the Uzi left. That's the only one that I have left, and I will have all of them. So that's pretty epic. And this video is actually a 2-video extraordinaire. I don't know what the hell to call it, but it's a 2-video epicness, if that makes sense at all. So guys, Express came out today for Black Ops. What Express is basically mosh pit. It's basically mosh pit with a 30-second lobby timer and no ghost and no second chance. Now that is really nice. I love the fact that there's no ghost or second chance because now spy planes work. You don't get blob shotted, you know. So it's an overall win-win, and I think Treyarch finally realized that, you know, people don't really like Ghost and Second Chance, and Modern Warfare 3 is probably gonna kill us. So let's give them a reason. Hopefully, Modern Warfare 3 will be overpowered, and people will come back to Black Ops. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Black Ops. Maybe I won't. I'm still not completely sure about it. So guys, I have some kind of bad news. Some bad news. Last night, well, not last night, it was Sunday. I was on Facebook and my friend goes, "Hey, what's up?" And I go, "Yo, what's going on?" And then he's like, "Yeah, you want to laugh?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he gives me a link, and it was kind of YouTube, but it wasn't really YouTube because, oh, epic Halo jump. Anyway, it was kind of YouTube, but not really. Like, it looked like YouTube, but I wasn't signed in. There was no related videos. And all the comments were Facebook comments. Like, it had a picture of my friend and what they wrote, and it didn't really look like something they would write. And there was this thing that said I had to download Adobe Flash Player so that I can see the video, and it had my name in it, by the way. And it said, "Oh, I'm like Vlad showing off" and shit like that. I was like, what the hell is this? So I tried downloading it, and apparently that was a stupid ass move on my part, because it was a terrible Trojan virus that completely fucked up my system to the point where I had to do a full system restore. So what that means is I don't have any of my videos. I had to download Pinnacle and Vegas again, and all my Minecraft videos are gone, guys. So I'm not going to be able to continue the Zelda Let's Play series. I'm really sorry for the people who are looking forward to more videos from the Zelda Play series, but you know, shit happens, you know. So I'm sorry about that, but what can you do? You know, shit happens. So besides that, guys, I'm going to tell you what happened today. It was a kind of interesting day. Alright, so let me tell you first about my friend. Okay, I have one class with him, which is team sports, which basically is like PE, but you play basketball and soccer. You know, it's kind of like free. Whenever you had PE in freshman year, you had free time, you know, where you just did whatever. And that's basically what it is. We just get the balls out, and no, that is not, no homo, alright? No homo at all intended. You know, we get the balls out and we play soccer, basketball, you know, whatever the hell we feel like playing. Or we can just sit around, but then you don't get participation points, so that's kind of stupid. And this chopper gunner has something very epic coming. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the 5-man chopper gunner feed? Oh my god. Yeah, so I met my friend in there, and he is a bit of a pretty big of a pothead for a sophomore. You know, he smokes pretty good. He smokes a lot, and you know, I love my pothead friends because I do smoke. I do smoke weed every now and then, you know, occasionally. I used to smoke a shit ton back in sophomore year, but I pretty much slowed down because I really haven't had the money to buy it because I'm buying other shit and all that. So I just buy it whenever I have some extra money, and yeah. Anyway, so yeah, he was in my team sports class, and he goes, "Yo, man, you know, we actually live kind of close together. You want to hang out sometime, you know, and smoke?" I was like, "Sure, why not? You know, free weed right there." And today was the day that we were supposed to hang out, and which I did. He was like, "Alright, I'm not really good with directions," and I was like, "Okay, so here's a store right here. How do I get to your house from there?" And he goes, "You go that way, and then you take a right." And I was like, he kept giving me roads. Like, he was like, turn on blah 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 road, and then go right on blah 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 road. And that's not how I do directions. How I know direction, I mean, the way I know the way I know directions is by you know, landmarks, like a store here, a store on this corner, that store is on that corner, you know. That's how I know how to get to places. I'll tell you, alright, you gotta go here, and then if you see like a Kroger, past that, go straight, and on all that shit. So he makes it sound like I'm pretty close to him, right? So I'm like, alright, then I'll come by today. And I called him, I'm like, "Yo, I'm on my way." And he gave me MapQuest directions. Like, he told me, "Here's my address, go to MapQuest and find out how to get to my house." My lazy ass didn't do that because I thought I already knew where the hell it was. So I start going down in the road, and I'm riding my bike, by the way, and my bike doesn't have a peg on the right side. So you know the little bar, and then there's a peg on the side of it. That's all that I have is the little bar, and I have to turn my right foot to the side and then push the bar down when it comes up. That's the only way that I can ride my bike, and it hurts the shit out of my legs, let me tell you. Let me tell you. And today was probably one of the hottest days ever. Not one cloud in the motherfucking sky. It was just bright sun in my goddamn face. It was fucking terrible. It was like 95 degrees that day too. I was sweating so much, and I actually rode my bike for about 10 minutes, right? And then I turned right, because that's where I thought he lived. I took a right, but then I was supposed to look for Oakland, and I didn't see no Oakland, you know. So I called him. I was like, "Dude, I don't see any Oakland. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot." And then he's like, "Alright, man, just go this way, go that way." And I'm like, "Dude, I have no idea what the hell you're telling me. I don't know where the hell that is or that is." Oh, by the way, this game has just come to a close. I went 16-4, and now you guys are about to see a sharpshooter. So then that happened, right? And then he got his mom to tell me how to get to his house. His mom actually told me. Well, his grandma. He lives with his grandma and his grandpa. And I finally get to his house, and he's like, all right, man, we're gonna go down to some, like, there's a ditch, there's 2 ditches, you have to hop both of the ditches, and then you get to some type of tennis court that was shut down, and there was like some bleachers, and we sat on the bleachers and we smoked there, right? And we got pretty fucked up. We weren't really fucked up because that day he didn't have the best shit. It was some medium grade stuff, and it didn't really do it for me. You know, I get better stuff than he does, so it didn't really do much for me. But I was still pretty fucked up. So he brought his basketball with him, right? Because the plan was that we were gonna go play basketball, but we kind of changed our mind. So we started walking back towards his house, and halfway through we're like, oh shit. He's like, oh shit, where's the ball? And I was like, oh damn, I left it at the bleacher. So we're like, okay, what do we do? Do we go back for the ball or not? And he goes, no, man, let's just go home and we'll play some basketball over there because I got another basketball. I was like, all right, that sounds great. So we start going back to his house, and we go down a road, and then this guy in this Harley, like this chopper, and he was wearing khakis and a dress shirt. I'm like, oh shit, this guy's probably like an undercover police officer or some shit, you know, because he had like the police glasses, you know, those dark tinted glasses, and he looked like he was a part of the law, basically. He looked like he was part of the law. Anyway, so he's like, what were you guys doing? And he's really suspicious because he didn't tell me this, but apparently, oh yeah, by the way, check this out. I'm going to show you guys a theater moment which just happened. Anyway, and apparently he got in trouble, he's one of these days, like back in the past or whatever, like he skipped school and then he went to an abandoned house in his neighborhood and he smoked there, and then the cops found him and then they took him back to school, and then he skipped again and went to the same place and smoked again, and then the cop found him again and then took him back to school, and then that's when they expelled him, and so he had to go to the give center. So his parents aren't really happy that he smoked, but his grandfather smokes, and the guy on the Harley was his grandfather actually. And so what happened was, he was like, what were you guys doing? You know, I don't want any more troubles and blah, blah, blah. You know, his dad was really giving it to him. Like, he was really pissed off. You could see it in his eyes. And he goes, how the hell are you guys going to just leave the basketball back there? Why didn't you guys remember to bring it back? And we were like, I don't know. We just got forgetful. I don't know what to say. And, oh, wait, by the way, we put in Visine so our eyes weren't red. You know, we didn't look high. Anyway, so we tell him that, and then I check my phone, and apparently his mom called my cell phone about 3 times trying to get a hold of Dylan, who's my friend, by the way, the guy that I was with. He called me 3 times, but my phone was on silent the whole time, you know, so I wasn't able to get the call and tell her where we were at. So that was the problem with that. And then we start going back to his house, and then his dad stops him again, and apparently the guy, when he was skipping and doing all that, the guy who he was with has the same name as me. His name was Vlad. What are the fucking odds of that? To have my exact name, and it's not the most common name in the world, you know, not a lot of people are named Vlad, and this guy was named Vlad, and he asked me, were you that guy? And I was like, no, I met this kid this year, you know, I met him in team sports. He goes, all right, then I understand. And then he gets home, and his grandma just starts yelling at him, like, where were you? Why didn't you answer the phone? And blah, blah, blah. And then I go inside, and because she wanted to meet me, she was like, where's Vlad? And my friend Dylan goes, he's outside. And then she goes, all right, bring him in, I want to meet him. So I come inside, and I'm like, hi, what's going on? And then she goes, you know, we've had a lot of problems with him and all this. Oh, by the way, let me pause right now. So remember where I was right there. When we were walking back, there was this mentally handicapped guy that was in his car, in his wheelchair, you know, rolling back home. He was going back home, and my friend Dylan waves at him. He says hi to him, and then the guy who was mentally handicapped, he like stopped in the middle of the road, and he goes, and he says hi in a very, you know, like the stereotypical way that a mentally retarded person would say hi. He had a pretty severe case of it too, and I wasn't laughing or anything. Like, I'm not that kind of person to laugh at something, you know, that it's serious, you know. I can't laugh at him, but he said hi, you know, in a mentally retarded way, and it caught me off guard. I was like, holy crap, that was kind of weird, you know. I don't mind meeting, you know, mentally handicapped people. I just gotta be prepared, you know. I gotta be prepared for what I'm about to see. I can't be caught off guard like that. Anyway, so we get home, and she's like, I can't, and she goes, we can't have you doing all that again. You can't put me through this again. And I'm there like, oh my god, this is so awkward, you know. I'm in the middle of this family feud, and I am just completely uncomfortable right now, and I was very, very uncomfortable. So then he tells him, look, we'll just go and find the ball, and I'll show you that we were there. And of course we did go. I mean, he went later because I had to leave because they were gonna eat dinner and I didn't want to intrude. But so I went home, and then he went with his parents, and they found the ball, obviously, and everything was fine after that. But it was a very just nerve-wracking day because I don't know, it was I don't know. That's my story, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.